Hello guys, how are you all? This is Deep Narayan Singh. I am ready with some more questions on networking or computer networking. The case-based question is asked from this portion on computer networking. So you people should give special concentration on this category of question. Why? Because this question is very simple and everyone will score very good marks in that particular category of questions. So if you have idea about networking, we are not going to discuss the concept here. Directly we come on to the questions. So this is our first question. So first we see how the question is given. For that we need to read this content. So they will give some scenario where a company or a corporate house is going to establish one unit, okay, that might have multiple buildings inside it. Like Make in India Corporation, an Uttarakhand based IT training company, is planning to set up a training center in various cities in next 2 years. Their first campus is coming up in Kasipur district. At Kasipur campus, they are planning to have three different blocks: app development, web designing, movie editing. Each block has number of computers are required to be connected in a network communication. So there they have given what number of computers, or table will be given, which will hold the information about which block is having how many computers. So app development have 75, web designing have 50, and movie editing will have 80. Data and resources sharing, for the purpose of data and resource sharing. This is the purpose of computer network also. As the network consultant of this company, you have to suggest the best network related solution to them for issue problem raised in the question 1 to 5. Keep in mind that distance between various blocks and location are given, or other parameters are given. Okay, so distance between the blocks is given in this table. So this is the distance between the blocks. Okay, fine. And this is the number of computers here given. How many blocks are there, okay, in this particular app development, web designing, and movie editing. So based on this data, we are going to be asked 5 questions. First, the suggest the most appropriate block or location to house the server in Kasipur campus out of 3 blocks. Okay, so Kasipur campus, how many blocks are there? App development, web designing, and movie editing. Okay, so suggest the best wired medium and draw the cable layout, okay, for block to block, and economically connect various blocks within the Kasipur campus. So first question is where to place the server in Kasipur campus. For that we need to see which block is having maximum number of computers. So movie editing will have the maximum number of computers. How come we know? Because we have that data available in this particular table. So what is the reason behind it? Because the block which is having highest number of computer are going to generate highest number of request to the server. Because what is the job of server? To serve the clients. It might be a file server or a printer server, or any resource is kept on one computer and we call it as a server. Others in the same network can access that resource. So if the maximum number of computers are in the movie editing, then maximum number of requests are to be generated from that part only. We assume like that. So we place the server in movie editing block. Okay, most appropriate house to server as it has the maximum number of computers. So the reason behind it, because maximum number of computer are going to generate maximum number of request to the server. Now they are asking for the cable layout. This is the question where maximum of you will have the problem. So let us try it out first. So we will write like app development, and we have here web designing. Okay, so I will write only web, and then we have movie editing. Okay, fine. So first we see, first criteria is like you should see which particular block having maximum number of computers. So which have it here? Movie block. This block has maximum number of computers. Now we start trying to connect that block with other block. By keeping in mind, we need to make star topology, and second thing is less number lowest length of cable required, less cable. This is the next parameter that we keep in mind. So let us see, first we try to have the distance which is least. So movie editing to web design, we will take this link, movie editing to web design, and the cost of this link or the distance, how many meters it have. Okay, movie editing to, this is 32 but not the least, we have one more 28, app development to web designing. So either we can go in this way, app development to movie designing. So this is what, 28. Now what is the sum will be, because if we take app development to movie editing, what will happen? If we take app development to movie editing, we are going to get a loop, and in our network we don't want to make loop. So if we take this link, app development to movie editing, it will be 55 meters, and this is going to generate a loop. Okay, so that's why we will not take it, we will not take this particular link. We don't want to make loops inside our network. Fine, so loops should be avoided. This is the one way of connecting 2 8 and 3 2. So the sum will be 8 plus 2 10 and 60 will be the sum. Next way of doing it is what? Next way of doing is, we will have this app development, and then we have movie. Okay, here we have web. So we will take app development to movie. Okay, and we will take app development to web design. So these two links we will take. App development to movie is how much? 55, and app development to web design how much? 28. So what is the sum of 55 and 28? The sum will be 363. Okay, not 63, 73. 783. Okay, fine. So 8 plus 5 is 13, 3 1 carry, 5 plus 2 7 and 1 8. So that is going to give us what? 83. So this is discarded. Next is how we can take it, like app to movie, or then we can take movie to web. Okay, so we will take app to movie and movie to web. Let me change the color of my pen here. Why I am spending so much time on this particular question? So that all the doubts which are available for you in your mind, that should be set aside. So we will take this 55. Okay, and next is what? This is the link 32. So now what is the sum? That sum of 55 plus 32, that is going to be 87. So more cable is required. Here also this particular layout is discarded. We will not take this link. Why? Because we are going to create a loop, and we don't want to create loop here. So we will not take link. In this also we will not take this link, because that is going to create a loop, and we don't want to create loop. So which one is best? This particular one is the best suitable answer for us, because it is generating like 60 meters of cable, and also less number of cable, but star topology is not there. So we can also have this particular link and leave it. So web designing to app development and movie editing. So this is the way we are going to generate the output for this particular uh, cable layout for it. Rather than, we can also have, as movie editing has the highest number of computers, so we will connect these two. Movie editing to app development, what is how many uh, meters it has? It has like 55 meters. And here we have movie editing to web designing. What we have? Movie editing to web designing, we have like 32. So what is the sum? 55 plus 32, that is going to give us 82, but it is going to generate what? Star. So either you can have this layout, okay, or you can have this layout. So these two are okay. If you are getting confused, make both of them. Make both of them like layout 1 and layout 2. Shortest cable and a star topology. So both the parameters we have taken. Next question is like suggest the device or software to be installed at Kasipur campus to take care of data security. So for that purpose, we will have to have a firewall which will be a single choke point for all the data entering and going out of this network, where we can check this data, and it can be of a software type or hardware type. So this particular thing or device or software is called what? Firewall. Okay, so we will make a firewall here, like software or hardware device we put, which is going to monitor all the incoming and outgoing traffic, outgoing data from internet to the local area network and from local area network to internet. Suggest the placement of the following device with appropriate region like switch or hub and a repeater. Repeater will be placed if there is a distance between two blocks is 70 or more than that, 70 or more. Okay, so if it is more than 70 distance, then we are going to place repeater there. But we do not have any situation, any such situation in our cable layout, because what we have in our cable layout, we have connected app development to movie editing, and so this link we have, that is of 55, and there we have 32, so which is not greater than 70, so repeater is not required. Each building has many computers, like app development has 75, web designing has 50, movie editing has 80. So these computers need to be connected among themselves. For that purpose, we have this device called switch or hub. So switch or hub is required in all the blocks. So here also I require switch or hub, here I also require, here I also require. So all the blocks require switch or hubs, and their job is to connect multiple computers together. In your lab also you can see that kind of computers are connected through switch or hub. Okay, fine. So this is the answer. Switch or hub will be placed in all blocks to have the connectivity within the block. Repeater is not required between the blocks as the distance is less than 100 meters. Okay, suggest the protocol that is needed to provide video conferencing solution between Kasipur campus and Mussoorie campus. Fine. So for whenever this word comes like video conferencing, we have one special protocol for it, that is VoIP, voice over internet protocol. Okay, voice over internet protocol. So for that purpose, this particular protocol is used. So this is the answer. In this video, I am going to discuss only one question. In remaining videos, we are going to discuss some more questions. So thank you very much for patient listening. There are some more questions I have that I am going to discuss in remaining lectures. Okay, guys. So I hope you all are preparing very hard for your exam, and definitely you are going to get very good marks. Uh, do your job very patiently, and this is going to help in your exam. So as Swami Vivekananda said, arise, awake, and stop not until the goal is reached. So you are not going to stop. And thank you very much for patiently listening once again. Have a nice day.